Cheers, Google. I'm raising my glass to Sir Richard. I'll tell you why in a minute. Cheers. And now the reason. I think some of you already know. Sir Richard Branson, excuse me, multi-billionaire, owner of Virgin, everything. I think he's even owned a few Virgins. But, excuse me, also, he's a pot smoker. He's part of our society. And he's actually just proved it. I haven't always agreed with all his politics, but I don't agree with all of everything of anybody because that's life. That's what life is supposed to be. A variety of opinions. I don't believe in monotone anything, especially life. But Richard Branson was out there, has always been on the edge a little bit as is he part of some kind of larger conspiracy or is he on the fringe? I don't know. I don't know. But whatever's behind it, he leaked like a whistleblower a UN document that the UN is quite upset that he did about that is calling for the decriminalization of all drugs to treat drugs worldwide in the proper way as a health issue, since most of the people who take some kind of drug recreationally, most people can handle it. There's a 10 to 20% of drug users that end up with some sort of addiction or problem because of the drug or because of, and most new studies have proved that it's not the drug, but it's their current situation, either their health or their mental health or their environment that is causing the addiction to whatever drug it may be or other bad habits. Addictions are addictions. So we've got a society that's getting much more enlightened, and I really like it. In this document, I'm going to attach it down below. You can read it. It's from High Times, but I will quote Richard Branson here. My colleagues on the Global Commission on Drug Policy and I could not be more delighted. As I have stated in embargoed interviews for the likes of the BBC. See, embargoed interviews. A lot of what he talks about, we don't get to see. Together with countless other tireless advocates, that's Richard, for years argued that we should treat drug use as a health issue, not as a crime. While the vast majority of recreational drug users never experience any problems, people who struggle with drug addiction deserve access to treatment, not a prison cell. Many of us have said that. Many of us have been caught up in the problems and the criminal past you end up with because of a flower. We need to change that in society moving forward and make sure that the new laws are grandfathered to people who have been hurt by the old laws. I'm really happy that Richard did that. I'm going to raise my glass one more time to him, for him, and I encourage anybody to just have a talk with me. Share what Richard did. Spread it around. The more people we get on our side saying, hey, it's just It's just something we do. Cheers. It hurts nobody. So that first one was Sweet Island Skunk. That was Candyland. A really nice mix for the day. And that's above and beyond my medicine for today. That one was just for you, Sir Richard. Thank you for being on our side in the attempts to bring freedom to a flower that's been around for a lot longer than we have. Cheers, love, peace, harmony.